story with your Prince County Warriors squaring off with the Mid-Iowa Patriots. This game is gonna be a beauty. All right, well, game one of the playoffs. You gotta like this one. I've been ramping up all day for this. All right, let's get this party started. Welcome to the Ice Shore, Prince County Warriors! It's Warrior time! Warriors! Warriors! All right, before we get started tonight, we have some awards to hand out. We're going to start it here. We have Nancy McMillan, the former rink manager here in O'Leary, to come forward to present these awards. And we have our mascot here, Mr. Warrior himself. All right, we have a hard hat award. Every team has an individual that shows up at practice, at games, and always puts in their best effort. This player's character and style of play is a prime example of what the Hard Hat Award represents. This individual is a second-year player for the team. He works hard in games and in practices. He has been effective all year with 27 goals and 9 assists. He is a tremendous leader who keeps a positive attitude on the bench and in the dressing room. This year's Hard Hat Award for the Prince County Warriors goes to number 91, Jack Mills! Congratulations, Jack!
The Hard Hat Award for the Prince County Warriors goes to Jet Mills. Congratulations.
Way to go, Jet. Way to go. Our next award here is for the most improved player. This award is designed to honor the player who has made an improvement over the course of the season through individual skills, team concepts, and hockey life skills. This person is a first-year player with the Warriors. He started off the year with 1 point in his first 15 games. However, this young man has worked hard all year to elevate his game and add 14 points in the last 21 games. He has been able to move up the line throughout the year to make a positive impact for his team. The most improved player for this year in the Major U15 AAA League is number 16, Alex Callahan. Good job, Alex. Way to go, buddy.
Alex Callahan.
Good job.
Congratulations.
Good job, Alex. All right, the next award goes to the most valuable player. Many factors go into choosing the most valuable player, and for most teams, this involves performance and commitment in the dressing room, at practices, and during the games. It involves determined play, commitment to the team concept, and being a team player. This player has 73 points this season and is the top scorer in the league. He is able to kill penalties, play on the power play, and even play defense when needed. He is typically paired up against the opposing team's best defenders each night and is able to make an impact every game. The award for most valuable player for the Major U15 AAA League goes to number 55, your captain, Drew Murphy. Congratulations, Drew.
MVP for the U15 AAA League on the island, Drew Murphy. Congratulations.
Congratulations, Drew. Be proud, buddy. All right, we have some Prince County awards to go through. the Ethan Riley Teammates Choice Award. Ethan was the heartbeat of our hockey team. Teammates and staff loved to be around you. Nobody could make you laugh and smile more at the rink than when you were around Ethan. This year's Ethan Riley Award goes to number 27, Harrison.
Congratulations to Harrison Hutt.
Good job, Harrison. Our next award is the Alex Hutchinson Award. It's the Hustle and Heart Award. Alex was a coach's dream and a role model for his teammates. Although Alex wasn't a team captain, he set an example for all Warriors on how to compete and had a pure love for the game of hockey. This year's Alex Hutchinson Award goes to number 19, Joe Arsenal. Way to go, Joe.
Congratulations to Joe Arsenal.
And our last award is the Jason Ramsey Playmaker Award. Jason is loved and remembered by many family and friends. Jason's love of hockey began when he himself played and continued as he watched his children play. Jason was an ultimate hockey dad who never missed a game or a practice. The Playmaker Award is given to the Prince County Warrior with the lead and assists to honor Jason's roar, which could be heard throughout the rink. Pass the puck! This year's Jason Ramsey Award goes to number 55, your captain, Drew Murphy.
Drew Murphy winning the Jason Ramsey Award. Congratulations, Drew.
All right. Congratulations to all the winners of the awards tonight. Congratulations. Be proud of yourselves. You worked hard all year for these things. Be proud. All right. Starting in goal tonight for the Matrix is number 31, Sam Morris. And for the Warriors, number 29, Dylan the Marley Coyote. Wow. All right, at this time, I'd like to ask everyone to rise and remove all hats and headgear for the playing of our national anthem. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. Game one of the playoffs. Hockey night in Old Larry. Let's hear you, folks. Warriors! Warriors! Warriors!
And your Matrix looking prepared and poised tonight to take on the Prince County Warriors here at the O'Leary Cavendish Farms Arena. Game one of the playoffs, best of 5 series. And And of course, the Warriors finishing second, and our Mid-Isle Matrix finishing third in the regular season. This is number 2 versus number 3 series. And on the ice, we've got, looks like McDonald, Toombs, and Howard up front with James and Phillips on defense. Fired up to Murphy. Watched by first shot on net. Morash saves that. Now watching Mills is James into the slot. The Smallman backhands it. A loose puck picked up by James. Over to Howitt. Howitt back behind the net past Phillips. Coming over now to McDonald, right up to Toombs. Toombs coming in. Toombs stopping now and setting up. Toombs firing it across. There's Trivers firing that right at the net. Handled, and Smallman fanning on that. Now flipped out, looking for Murphy. He found him. James is there to watch. Pass in front. And that one misses the net. Morash sprawling. Thrown down the ice by James. And that's stopped by Weil. And picked up now and fired across. Looking for Hutt. Trivers now pushing it up the boards. We've got Fraser on with McEwen and Surratt. Now Trivers coming out with a puck. Trivers going wide. Trivers firing one. Didn't get the shot off. Trivers still with the puck, trying to work it around. It's back on defense here. Fired in by Corbett, just wide of the net. Up around the boards now as Arsenal is pushed by Fraser. Now McEwen and Hutt battling as Surratt comes in. Pushed across and is fired up the left side. Chip past Trivers. Now here's Corbett. Corbett around the boards. That goes past Fraser. Now backhanded in by Hutt. Here's James and Corbett. Back around now is McEwen as he's bumped by, who is that? Anyhow, up to Fraser as he battles in the neutral zone. Now James. James off the boards. Back to number 88, who moves it to Hutt. Past him, back to James on defense. Over to Henry now. Henry off the boards, looking for Cody. Comes to Ramsey at center. Puts it back to Henry. Henry finding some room through the neutral zone. Henry coming in into the corner, trying to forward that. And that's picked up by Murphy as he comes down the left side. Being watched now by Cody. Chipped in. James going after Murphy. Fired in front. Shot on net. Second shot on net. Morash with the pads down. Collins firing it in. That was off of Henry, and it's back out as Harris couldn't quite keep that one in. Harris now firing it in deep past Henry. Over to James' side. James now working it up as Gardner puts it out. And here comes Howitt and Toombs. But it's worked out to Hudson on the right side now. Hudson flipping that one deep. And back for it now is Pigeon. Pigeon up the side, finding Howitt. Howitt to Trivers. Trivers now jumping into the play. Trivers now firing one. Waited a little long, and Collins got a stick on that, and it's deflected high. So, I haven't even started the clock, but we're at 16:50 here in the first period. My apologies. I'll see if I can get that set up here. We got McDonald front back to Trivers. Trivers now firing in. Oh my goodness. Toombs got a stick on that and put it right upstairs over Weil. The shot by Trivers deflected by Toombs. Right upstairs. And our Mid-Isle Matrix taking the early lead here at 16:34 left in the first period. And I've seen Trivers and Toombs combine for a lot of points over several sports. It's great to see them open up the scoring here today with 16:45 left in the first period. One back now. Is moved in the zone. Murphy now being chased by Cody. Murphy carrying on to it. Up the boards. Kept in by Phillips. Now back in deep. As Morgan circles over to Patterson. Back to Morgan. Morgan finding Murphy, but That's interrupted by Bullpit now. He's out there with Gardner and Cody. Gardner throwing the body up the boards now. Picked up by Patterson. Patterson trying to find Smallman, but that's interrupted as Phillips puts it up, and Cody now couldn't quite get his stick on that, or if he did, it was this side of center, and that will be an icing call against our Matrix. Coming back now into the Matrix zone to the left of Sam Morash. 16:01 left in the first period. And Gard working hard. Or sorry, that's Fraser working hard. Up to the center. Now Trivers back for it. Trivers off the glass. Looking for Fraser. And that'll be an offside call. We've got Hickox, Surrett, and Fraser out there, with Corbett and Trivers on defense. Surrett flipping it forward, or it's one back to... And hit by Hickox. And that will be a penalty for cross checking, as that was McElduff that went into the boards quite awkwardly. He's going to change. Hickox in the box. And the Warriors will go to the power play. Mid-Isle Matrix, of course, trying to kill their first penalty of the game. Out here now, we've got, who do we have out here? Toombs, James, Cody, and Henry, as the Warriors work it back. Toombs getting that back for our Matrix and firing it down the ice. Morgan circling back on this Warriors power play. Turned back by Toombs. Left now for Murphy as he comes down the left side. Good hustle by Cody. But Murphy finding his way through. That puck right through the crease as the Warriors move it back. James did get a stick on it eventually, but now Mills to Morgan. Morgan to Murphy. Murphy looking for that seam pass. And I think it was either Toombs, I think it was Cody got a stick on that, and it goes up into the beams, the ceiling here. We've got a minute 24 left in the penalty. It's actually 15:01 left in the first period. Work back into the corner. And on it is Trivers. Trivers firing that one down the ice. 1:11 left in the penalty now. Picking it up is Morgan, trying to reach it up the side. Here comes Mills, being watched by Trivers. He got a stick on it. Now Corbett comes in. Working it back to Morgan on the point. Howitt couldn't quite reach that one. Now over to the side. And here's Bullpit trying to reach it, but that's backhanded in. Now coming around, the turnaround is Hutt. Hutt being watched by Trivers. Back to Murphy on the point. Fired, long shot. Saved by Morash. And rebound. The puck was bouncing and Mills couldn't quite get it to settle down. Morash was there with the glove hand. And here with 36 seconds left in the penalty. 14-13 left in the period. We've got, looks like Gardner and Toombs with James and Phillips out killing the penalty. In deep now is Morgan to pick it up. 25 seconds left in this penalty. Gardner up for checking. A pass down the left to Hutt as he winds up coming in. Tries to put it between the skates of Phillips. Phillips manages to stop that. Now James gets a stick in there to intercept it. Morgan now worked it out to Murphy on the left. Fired, saved by Morash. Hutt bringing it in front, and another save by Morash. As the penalty expires here at 13:37 left in the first period. And the Matrix doing a good job to kill that penalty. Now back at even strength. We've got Cody, Surrett, and Bullpit out there with Trivers and Pigeon. One back by Phillips. Pigeon battling now behind the net. Oh, and a bad bounce. Trivers trying to backhand that out now, using his feet to kick it into the corner. Battling as Bullpit comes in to help. Pushed up. Here's Surrett. Collins throwing off Surratt's stick, and now Bulpit gets into the neutral zone, and Surratt leaves it for Bulpit. Across, looking for Cody, got behind him though, and the Warriors coming back the other way. Outlet to Goody. He flips it in. Corbett got a hand on that. And now Bijon tried to work it out in front, and Morash right there to freeze that one. Coming on now, we have Corbett and Henry with Hickox, McEwen, and Fraser up front. Pushed out to the side now. Here's Hickox finding Fraser. Fraser trying to get it deep now. Hickox fanning on that. Now Henry coming in. Henry picking it up, working it back to Fraser behind the net. Taken away by Murphy. Moved up to Hudson. Back to Murphy. Off the boards. Past Corbett as Murphy comes in the right side. That's his off wing and fires that one just high and wide. Now here's Henry behind the net. Picked up by Fraser. Fraser finding some room through the center. Fraser with some speed coming through the neutral zone. Fraser coming in. Fires it in front. Hickox almost got a good shot off but couldn't quite handle it. Now out to the James. Didn't get all of that one. Now McEwen with a nifty move. Now over to Hickox. And it's coming back out here as it's fired across. James now rushing it into the zone. Fires that one. Looking for that top corner on the blocker side, but Weil is there with the blocker save. 11:56 left here in this first period. The score, Mid-Isle Matrix 1, Prince County Warriors 0. McDonald, Toombs, and Howard out there now with James and Phillips. Toombs battling, and the puck coming in front. Howitt with a quick shot, and Weil with the save. At the draw now is Toombs, and I believe that's versus Hutt. Toombs now looking to get that puck there, and McDonald almost coming up with it. Puck just knocked out. And James backhanding it in, and an errant pass picked up by Toombs. Toombs is crushed by Morgan now. Toombs getting up though. Toombs now working it back to Phillips. And back behind the net looking for Howitt. Howitt coming up with it. Backhand pass to Phillips. Phillips firing, and that was knocked down by McDonald and almost went in. Now here comes the Warriors back out. Working across to Arsenault now as Phillips watches him in the corner. Pass out front interrupted by James. And a nice pass by McDonald over to Howitt. Howitt to McDonald. Puts it in. Back to Howitt. Missed that one now along the boards. Cleared in by Corbett. Now coming out. Here comes Hutt. Hutt being watched by Trivers. Hutt with the long shot. Wide on the net. And the rebound. And that shot also wide. Now Trivers following the puck out into the neutral zone, but he couldn't get it. Mills looking for the pass for Murphy. Toombs knocks it off his stick. And here's Gardner now. Bumping Oatway as Corbett comes back for the puck. Corbett skating out, and Gardner giving it back to Corbett. Corbett firing a shot off a skate, and here's Cody battling against Murphy. Murphy coming up with it with a little bit of help from Mills. Coming down the right side, backhand in front. Bulpit intercepts that one. Bulpit over to Gardner. Gardner deciding to flip it out, and it's back, picked up by Mills in his own end. Worked across and flipped in. Now hustling back is Trivers versus Murphy, and he takes him out. Now Bulpit, pass in front, and Gardner couldn't quite get the... Now Trivers flipping that one up to Cody. Cody back to Trivers. Couldn't quite handle that pass. Fired off the boards. And now Henry putting it up. And Cody forechecking. Pushed down now. Henry back with it. Henry deciding to keep it. Henry now putting it behind the net to James with a good play. James with a hard pass right into the skates of Surratt, and it's down the ice.
At this time,
So,
the Warriors
with 9:27 left here in the first period. Sorry for not starting the clock, but at 9:27 left. The score, Mid-Isle Matrix 1, Prince County Warriors 0. On the ice now is Fraser at center with, looks like McEwen and Surratt on the wings. Flip down now as Henry and James are back on defense. Henry pushing it around to McEwen. McEwen trying to flip that out. Still battling for it at the line. Now here James does get it out, and now McEwen still battling. That one's pushed in offside as Surratt, McEwen, and Fraser stay. Nope, they're going to change. Here comes McDonald, Toombs, and Howitt. Nope, they're sending them back. We're going to have the Fraser, McEwen, and Surratt line stay as Henry and James stay on defense. One back by Surratt to Henry, now over to James. James off the boards to Surratt. Surratt finding McEwen, who fires that one in as now they forecheck. McEwen forechecking, and now he gets it as Ray's out there, and a shot on net by Surratt just wide. On a pass by McEwen. Now Henry into McEwen again. McEwen firing that one, and glove save by Wild. 8:33 left in this first period. Coming on now is that McDonald Toombs Howitt line with Trivers and Phillips on defense. And at the draw, that's one back. Patterson flips it over, and hustling in is McDonald. Now Toombs, but it's pushed out. Trivers now decides to fire that one in deep, and picked up by Patterson. Patterson now off the boards, and up just past Phillips. Trivers back now deep in his own end, behind his own net. Trivers being chased by Mills, puts it around to Howitt. Howitt kicks it over to Toombs, and then redirects it to McDonald as they come in, and that is just offside. As Toombs must have been just barely a toe ahead of McDonald. 7:59 left in this first period. McDonald, Toombs, Howitt, Trivers, and Phillips staying. Push forward now as McDonald goes for it. Back out through the neutral zone into the matrix end as Trivers picks it up again. Trivers behind his own net. Trivers now moving it over to Phillips. He was looking for Toombs. That was intercepted, and it's put back in. Trivers puts it along the boards, trying to find McDonald. Morgan keeps it in, and now Toombs, as Mills makes a move, fires that one on net. Morash with the save. 7:34 left in this first period. Coming on now for our matrix, we've got Bulpett, Gardner, and Cody with, we got Henry and James on defense. James behind his own net. Up to Cody. Cody just getting it to the line, fired back in as Henry picks it up again. Henry looking for Cody, found him. Cody got it to Bulpett, but Hutt kept it to the line, and number 37 kept it in again. Henry over to James, and now Gardner, and Gardner got a stick underneath the skates of Hutt, who went into the boards, and that will be a tripping penalty. That was McElduff, number 37 at the line, that kept it in 3 or 4 times. That shift for the Warriors. 7:06 left in the first period. 2 minutes on the board as the Matrix once again go to the penalty kill. Here's James. James keeping it and firing that one, and it just gets out. The Matrix up to Mills. Mills coming in over the line, firing it across, and that took a weird bounce off a skate, and it's out. And Howitt with a vicious forecheck almost knocked the puck away from Morgan, who gets it up to Hutt, who gains the zone, and now Toombs taking it to him now. Murphy trying to fire that across to Mills. Mills couldn't catch it though. Mills back to Morgan. Morgan back to Murphy. Murphy firing one. Nice save by Morash, and Howitt took a little too long, and Mills was able to keep it in but knocked it out of the air with a high stick. So at 16:21 left in the period, it's a minute 15 left in the penalty, and the Warriors power play. Bullpit at the draw. He's out there with Cody, Trivers, and Phillips on defense. One back by Bullpit to Trivers. Trivers, though, had it knocked away by Otway. Now Phillips battling. Phillips doing a good job at falling. Otway out in front and pushed just wide of the net by Mills. Now here's Morgan over to Murphy. And again, another one through the crease. Back to Morgan. Morgan into Mills. Mills now spins away from Trivers, coming in front. And oh my goodness, another one through the Trivers now pushing it to the line, and Morgan keeping it in as Cody also works. Mills coming in again. Fired, and another save by Morash as Otway just pushed it wide. Now Phillips battling. Work back here to Murphy on defense. Trying to speed into the slot, right where you don't want it to be. Good play by Phillips off of his leg. And it's worked back to Murphy again and deflected high over the net. And that's a key to the Matrix today, is shutting down Murphy and not letting him get into that slot where his shot is deadly. And so far they've been able to do it. Also been able to stop those seam passes. Mills, though, showing up really well and getting a couple of key chances for the Warriors. Morash able to make the save, and the penalty kill unit managed to keep that puck away from the net. Henry now fires it around. He's out there with Howitt and Toombs up front and James on defense. James now back to Henry. Henry is Cormier. Now Collins moves it over to Callahan, and what a blast by Callahan. Morash got a shoulder onto that one. And wow, did he ever rip that shot? 5:03 left in the first period. Back to even strength now. As the faceoff will be to the right of Morash. And we've got Henry going to the box, and another penalty for the Mid-Isle Matrix. So the Warriors power play continues, and the Matrix penalty kill continues. On now, we've got Trivers and Phillips, and we've got James and Howitt. Or Toombs and Howitt, I should say. Work back to Mills. Mills now turning, watched by Howitt. Mills working it to Morgan. Morgan across to Murphy. Murphy down low to Hutt and intercepted by Trivers and up to Toombs. Toombs is going to carry this one in. Toombs turning and battling and holding it on the boards. Murphy finding it though and getting it to Mills, who gets it out to Hutt. And Gardner's out there, just pushed it past him. Now, good play by Phillips as Hutt tried to get by, and Phillips took the body. Moved along to Mills again and watched by Trivers. Back behind the net is the Hutt. Hutt finding Murphy again. Murphy back to Hutt. Hutt deciding to work it back to Mills with a sauce over to Morgan. Back to Mills. As Gardner's out at the top. Mills coming in. And a save by Morash. Trivers challenged. Now off the shin pad of Toombs. And Gardner got it back, but took a little long and it knocked off his stick. Now back in the corner as Hutt works it to Murphy. Murphy across. And I think that Gardner got a piece of that and redirected it outside the line. Now Morgan looking to set it up. 31 seconds left in this penalty. As Mills circles at the line, Otway in to help, and Gardner with a good job pushes it to the line, but it's kept in, and now Mills as Trivers pushes it, and Trivers coming up with the puck. He's tripped, and there's going to be a penalty on the play as the referee's arm goes up. As Morgan touches the puck indeed. We got a tripping call, and now it will be a 4-on-4 for 12 seconds, and then the Matrix will have a turn on the power play for a minute 48. here with 13:15 left in the first period. The score is still 1-0 for the Matrix. Bullpit coming out here with Cody up front. Malcolm James and now James Toombs coming out. Bullpit at the draw, but it's won back by Arsenault and fired down the ice. But this is 4-on-4 hockey, folks. That'll be an icing call.
16:45. That's Oatway for tripping at 16.
And it was Oatway that went off for tripping. Henry is about to get out of the box for the Mid-Isle Matrix. And then Matrix will be on the power play. So we're still 4-on-4 for 4 more seconds. Cody and Bullpit up front. Toombs and James on the points. One back cleanly to James as he circles. He backhands it in, looking for Cody. Cody doing a good job winning that puck. Cody working against Harris. Now Bullpit getting it, flipping it back to Cody. Cody tries to get it back, but it's intercepted by Harris. But Toombs at the point keeps it in as he battles Smallman. Now Cody fires it across. Oh, a nice seam pass, but it was James on the backhand. Couldn't. Now James battling. And James coming up with the puck, working it back to Toombs. Toombs now over to James. James decides to fire that one, and it's a save by Weil. And there was a bit of a lace puck. Now Cody battling in front, and against 3 of the Warriors players. We've got 1:12 left in the penalty. 2:27 left in the period. Coming on now, we've got Trivers and Bullpit, Howitt, Toombs, and McDonald up front on this Matrix power play for 1:12. Toombs one over to the side now as we see Bullpit hustling in against Patterson. It's chipped up though to Hutt. Hutt working his way through the neutral zone. Fires a long shot. That's easily handled by Howitt. Now Toombs behind his own net, working it up to Bullpit. Bullpit now to Trivers. Trivers now gaining the zone, being chased by Murphy behind the net, and he's looking for Toombs. It does get to Toombs eventually, and Toombs tried to fire that one back in past Hutt. He got a stick on it, and now it's down as Morash comes out to play it. We actually have 1:52 left and 35 seconds in the penalty. Now McDonald coming up with the puck. McDonald to Toombs. Back in behind the net. Bullpit's got to rush in as Morgan fires it around, and nobody's there on the point. Comes back out. 23 seconds left in this penalty. Toombs is back. Toombs now over to Trivers. Trivers now deciding to skate it because he's got a little bit of room. Trivers coming in. Trivers working it to McDonald. Just fires that one wide. And now here's McEwen working back into Trivers. Trivers now behind the net. Trivers with the puck. Now he has that taken away by Murphy, who flips it down. Back out to Toombs. Toombs over to McEwen. McEwen works it over to McDonald. McDonald fires that one. It was deflected. Back to even strength now as the Warriors coming out of the end. This is Patterson carrying it up. Fires a long shot into the corner. And here's James being chased by Arsenault. He flips it up to Cody. He gets it to Surrett now. Surrett coming through the neutral zone, gaining the Warriors zone. Surrett behind the net, out front. That was just deflected. But Cody with the shot, as McEwen couldn't quite get a stick on. Then Cody had a good chance from the slot. Back to James now. James fires in off the shin pad of Cody into the corner. And at the Phillips keeps it in. Now Cody over to Surrett. Surrett behind the net. Cody gets to the puck first. Cody trying to center it to McEwen. He almost gets it back, but now it's flipped down the ice by McGregor, and that will be icing. So, with 11.2 seconds left in this first period, we've got McDonald, Bullpit, and Toombs up front, with Trivers and James on defense. One back to Trivers. Trivers try to fire that in, and oh no, here comes Murphy, and it comes into the slot, And that one just narrowly missed the net.
Oh, right after 20 minutes.
Wow. What a great chance by the Warriors at the end of that
We
period.
got ourselves
As Trivers misplayed the
an
puck
official
at the line.
going on.
And those are the kind of mistakes that the Warriors will capitalize on. But
We're gonna give
great
these
work
kids
by
a
our
rest.
matrix now.
Give the ice a little facelift.
Heading into the second period, up by 1 goal.
Come on back. We have a barn burner going on. The Warriors looking to tie things up.
They got away with a few, if you ask me. The Warriors had some chances, but some excellent defensive play all the way around. And I mean by the whole squad, not just our defense, to really stop the Warriors from scoring when they did have a plethora of what would have normally been good chances for them. And the Warriors are going to keep plugging into the second period. We need to see some more good scoring chances by our matrix. It'll be really interesting to see what the shots are. I'd imagine that the Warriors are ahead by quite a bit in shots. I'm going to see if I can get that information. In the meantime, the Zamboni is out. We're here in O'Leary at the Cavendish Farms Arena. And it's a beautiful night here for a game of hockey. A Monday night. And there's lots of folks here. The first game of a best-of-5 series between the Warriors and the Matrix. Both teams putting in a great effort. And Matrix, in my opinion, lucky to be up 1-0 here against this Warriors team. We will see what the second period brings.